This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. The last time Kentucky played a ranked opponent, the month was December, and now it's March. And it was against Louisville. 15 SEC games later, and the top-ranked Cats finally play another team with a number beside its name. Let's go to Rupp Arena. Second to last home game, the Cats will play Florida next Saturday. Kentucky playing number 18 Arkansas yesterday. First half, Kentucky up 7. Arkansas on the break. Alondes Harris thinks he's got a bunny shot. I know you don't, bro. Willie Cauley-Stein's like, oh, nah. Sorry. Let's take another look at this one. Man, gave him the stare down, too. That's nasty. All right, later, Dakari Johnson gets the rebound, throws it up the head to Trey Lyles. Flush it home. Kentucky by 8. The Cats are rolling. The Cats shot 48% from the field in this game. Tyler Ulis with a 3-ball. 14 for Ulis. Kentucky clinches the Southeastern Conference regular season championship with a 84-67 win, 46th SEC regular season title in program history. Senior day for the Morehead State Eagles. Sean Woods' team hosting Jacksonville State. Early first halves where we go. Eagles in transition. Senior Karam Mashur. Yeah, throws it down. 15 points for him. Then it's Kareem Story. Yep. Story with 6 points, 6 assists. Angelo Warder now wrapping up a 1,000-plus point Eagle career. MSU up 10 at the half. They start to blow the doors off in this one. Senior Chad Donnelly, 3-ball. That's good. The Eagles knock off the Gamecocks 87-55 in the season finale. All right, we know who will play who in the boys and girls 12th, 14th, and 15th region tournaments for the right to play in the Sweet 16. Let's start with the boys 14th. Now, here we go. Actually, we're going to start with the boys 15th. This is how the boys bracket looks like. All games at the Eastern Kentucky Expo Center starting Wednesday, March 4th. Sheldon Clark will play East Ridge at 6:30, and then Lawrence County will play Allen Central at 8. The bottom bracket will start Thursday, March 6th. First at 6:30, 57th District runner-up draws Shelby Valley, and well, that'll be John Central versus Shelby Valley, and then South Floyd and Pike Central will follow. The girls' 15th region tourney gets underway at the Expo Monday, March 2nd. So tomorrow at 6:30, Belfry, East Ridge, and then the winner will play either 57th District champion Johnson Central or Betsy Lane. That game also Monday at approximately 8 o'clock. Meanwhile, Shelby Valley and Sheldon Clark will meet for just the second time this year. Valley lost by 2 in that regular season meeting. Those two teams will tip off Tuesday, March 3rd at 6:30, and then following that game, Prestonsburg versus Lawrence County. In what might be the most loaded /stacked /competitive / whatever you want to call it region in the state. Let's go to the 12th region. Of course, only 2 WYMT coverage area teams making it to the boys 12th region tournament. Pulaski County will take on Boyle County Wednesday, March 4th at 8 o'clock. And the second ranked team in the mountains, Southwestern, with a tough draw. The Warriors will play Mercer County Thursday, March 5th at 6:30. All these games will be played at Lincoln County High School. Finally, the girls' 12th region tournament draw. All 3 of our coverage area teams make it onto the bracket this year. Our number 2 team in the mountains, Southwestern, will start things off tomorrow, March 2nd at 6. The Lady Warriors will play East Jessamine. Winner of that game gets Boyle County or Pulaski County. Those 2 will also tip off tomorrow at 7:30. And then on Tuesday, March 3rd, the bottom half of the bracket, Wayne versus Mercer at 6, and then check out Somerset. The Briar Jumpers will play Lincoln County at 7:30. The 12th region girls tourney will take place at Pulaski County High School. And as I mentioned, the 14th region, we'll get to that in the next half hour. That's First Look at Sports this morning. Enjoy your morning. Good morning to you. The last time Kentucky played a ranked opponent, the month was December, and it was against Louisville. 15 Southeastern Conference games later, and the top-ranked basketball Cats finally play another team with a number beside its name, and that name is Arkansas. Number 18 Arkansas coming into Rupp Arena yesterday on Saturday, trying to knock off number 1 Kentucky. First half, Kentucky up 7, Arkansas on the break. This is not how you beat Kentucky. Yeah. Willie Cauley-Stein giving the stare down to Arkansas's Alondes Harris. Take another look. The bunny shot isn't happening, bruh. You're going to have to get on up out of here. All right, later, Dakari Johnson gets the rebound, throws it up ahead to Trey Lyles. Big game for Lyles. Flushes it home, Kentucky by 8. The Cats shot 48% from the field in this one. Tyler Ulis open in the corner. and knocks it down. 14 for Euless in the game. When you have all the weapons that Kentucky has, it's really hard to focus on just one guy. Andrew Harrison kicking it out to Euless there for the triple. Still first half. Collie Stein in the paint. Spins, dishes off to Booker. Book with 10, Cats up 16. Rupp Arena loving it. Book loving it. Why not? They're going for 29-0. Later, Booker up to Lyles. Slam dunk. Kentucky up 42-26 at the break. Second half. Lyles calling for it in the paint and scoring in the paint. Later, Arkansas on the run. Carl Towns and the rest of the squad not having any of it. Lyles up to Booker. Yeah, the Cats are 29-0. Kentucky clinches the Southeastern Conference regular season championship with the 84-67 win, 46th SEC regular season title in program history. Number 17 Louisville at Florida State. First half, Cardinals up 8. Terry Rozier right through all the traffic and then up to his main bro, Montrezl Harrell. Take another look at this one. We'll take a couple more looks at it. Good ball skills by Rozier, and Harrell's just the man. He's a real man. Later, not so good. This is where Chris Jones, of course, he's out. Rick Pitino kicked him off the team, and Quentin Snyder comes in to replace him, and this is what happens. Snyder plays 29 minutes, 3 turnovers in the game. Louisville still up 10, though, after that. Second half, Harrell just continues to try to outdo himself this year on dunks. Yeah, doesn't even take a dribble this time. Goes Air Jordan from the block. 2 more looks at it. Harrell, 1, 2-step. Yeah, 2-stepping and screaming. My goodness. Harrell was great. Wayne Blackshear, a little bit better. 18 for Blackshear. Louisville dominates the Seminoles. Cardinals have won 16 of their last 19 in the month of February. Let's head out to Kingsport, where both Union and Milligan in the NAIA tournament. This time, though, fighting for a AAC title. Bulldogs start off with an easy deuce by Deontay Johnson there. More Bulldogs coming. Dominique Higgins. The steal and the bucket at the other end. It was 6-6 at that point, and Union wins 84-63, 20th win in a row. So they win the conference tournament. All right, now to the brackets. The high school basketball region tournaments start tomorrow. Yay, yay, yay. The boys' 14th region begins Wednesday, though, March 4th at Powell County High School. The host will tip things off. The Pirates get Breathitt County in round 1. Game time set for a 6 p.m. tip-off, and then 30 minutes after that game, the 6th-ranked team in the Mountains, Perry Central, will take on Letcher Central. Now, in the bottom bracket, no one, of course, wanted to draw the number 1 team in the Mountains. Well, sorry, Buckhorn, you got them. Knott Central versus Buckhorn. The Wildcats will play Knott Central at 6 on Thursday, and 30 minutes following that, 56th district champ Estill County will play Wolfe County. Back to Knott and Buckhorn, though. Like I said, no one wanted to draw the Patriots, but the Horn did, and here's both coaches on the game.
That's important to us, but our kids been through a lot. And, our kids been state tournament 3 times in a row. And, I think they face both types, There have been games we've been behind 6 or 8 at the end of the first quarter, still bounce back. They've been games we've been ahead and just keep going. And for our kids, they're a great group. It seems like come tournament time, they just pull together and I've oftentimes said with this group of kids, anytime if I had to go to war, I would.
It's regional tournaments. Came off a very disappointing performance, obviously, in the district finals there. Win or lose that game, we're still 3 games away from state tournament. And with Knott Central, the first game, it's as tough as it gets. There are very good basketball teams in this tournament, of course. But if somehow you get by Knott Central, first game, then you've got a totally different perspective on the whole thing. For my kids, it's just a challenge. We're behind the 8 ball, for lack of a better phrase, almost every game we play. Size of the school, or availability of players and whatnot, and we just it's a challenge. Challenge is nothing new to us.
All right, now to the girls' 14th. Jackson City and Letcher will tip things off out at Knott Central on Monday, March 2nd at 6, and then Perry Central draws Allen County. That game will follow the Jackson City Letcher Central game at approximately 7:30 tomorrow. Then in the bottom bracket, Lee County will face off with Breathitt County, and number 3 Leslie County gets the tough draw. The Lady Eagles will take on 6th-ranked Knott Central. Both of those games in the bottom bracket will happen on Tuesday, March 3rd at 6. and approximately 7:30. That Leslie Knott game is probably the best first-round game. Tough draw, like I said, for the Lady Eagles. Here's both coaches on the game.
Yeah, we're at a good place right now. I felt like we played probably one of our better floor games on both ends on Thursday night against Perry Central at their home court. And, you know, we come over here and we draw Knott Central on their home court in the region. So I feel like my kids have been prepared and been focused all year long. So I expect the same thing on Tuesday night.
We just got to come in and get refocused. You know, we had the district title was one of our goals this year, and we fell a little short last night. We've got to come in, play hard, just do three basic things: rebound, defense, and take care of the ball, and hopefully give Leslie a good basketball game.
The only region that did not draw was the 13th. You'll see those draws later tonight. So that's because they had district championships to play. Here's the boys' 51st in Pineville. Barberville Knox Central. You like points. There was plenty of them in this one. Wade Lyford, that's up and good. 2 of his 25, Tigers by 9. How about Chad Marcy on the other end? What a load. Yeah, that's just a casual 27 points for him. Want to know who else had a decent game? Brentley Perry. He had 28 on the night. You see him silencing the crowd in the Knox student section. Tigers up 12. How about this? Look at the scoreboard on this one. Matthew Barger makes the bucket there. It doesn't matter. The Barberville Tigers get the upset win in the 51st District Championship game, 96-88. Wow, like I said, we will have the 13th region draws, both girls and boys, going on over at the arena in Corbin. That's final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.